lovely people, and welcome back to Cassie Love TV. So in today's video, I want to talk about how to air dry your locks and why you should air dry your locks and the importance of air drying your locks. So what prompted me to this video is the last video that I did, I retwist my locks for the first time on camera. And as you guys can see, I did do 2 ponytails because it was late in the evening and I didn't want to go to bed with wet hair. So I explained to you guys that I'm gonna go ahead and air dry my hair. Of course, my hair did dry somewhat, but I had to take the ponytails out in the morning so my hair can be fully dry. And that's really what prompted this video today. When I go to my loctician, or when I was going to my loctician, I was going under the air dryer. So that is the only time that I don't air dry, is because I'm in the hair salon, and of course, you know, they put you under the dryer, all of that goodness. But when I wash my locks, which I wash my locks, I would have to say 80% of the time, I air dry my locks every single time, pretty much. And that's how much I don't like going under the dryer. I think that it depends on where you are as well, of course. Air drying can take some time, so it takes a lot of patience. Because especially if you have very thick locks. No. Okay, so if you live in Florida or anywhere where it's really hot, then I would recommend air drying, okay? Because it would make the process much easier and seamless, of course. And that's what we would want, okay? Because unless you have somewhere that you need to be at and you need to dry your hair immediately, then the dryer can come in. So I wanted to just share the reasons why I love to air dry my locks. I feel like, for me personally, when my hair is air dry, less heat can be very damaging to our locks. So less heat, of course, is the first thing. And again, I feel like it's just convenient for me to just go ahead and air dry because it is hot where I'm at. And even when I was in Baltimore, I used to hair dry as well, but mainly when it was summertime, okay? In the wintertime, I would still hair dry, but I would wash my hair in the morning, where it's much easier, right, to air dry throughout the entire day. And normally it gets dry. I don't have an issue with it. Now, the reason why some of us do not air dry our locks is because it does cause mold, of course, smelly locks, mildew, things like that, and we don't want that, right? So, you know, that's some of the reason why I would have to say we don't air dry. So if you're looking to air dry, or you want to air dry but you have questions, don't know where to turn, what to do, you know, all this other stuff, that's where I come in to give you some tips. So here is the #1 goal if you're trying to air dry. Please ensure that you are squeezing out as much water out of your locks as possible. So when you finish washing your locks, you should be squeezing out a lot of the water out of your locks, okay? Like a lot of the water. Squeeze out as much. Now, so after you finish, you know, squeezing out as much water out of your locks, the next thing you want to do is use a microfiber towels. Now, if you have not started using microfiber towels, I don't know where you at, because this is one of the most important, well, the second most important steps to using it to dry your locks. The reason being is microfiber towels, okay, that will cut the drying process in half. Okay, and I have a couple of them that I got on Amazon. I think I showed you guys those that towel I used before in one of my prior videos. But you definitely want to start incorporating microfiber towels in your hair regimen. So, microfiber towel also does not tangle or snag your locks, which also cause less breakage. Okay, so there are some really good benefits of using microfiber towels. So be mindful of what towel you're using or what you're using to dry your locks. That is a very important step. Next is, when you do decide to air dry locks, do not put your hair into like a style, like a ponytail, or, you know, if you do retwist your locks, you could do what I did. I did 2 ponytail, but again, I took it out the very next morning, so my hair was fine. My hair didn't have any smell or anything like that. And that's because I had a plan, right? Having a plan is very important before you wash it. So as I said, you could wash it in the morning, right? Give it all day. And if you should wash it, say, in the afternoon like what I did, then just make sure you pull it out early in the morning so your hair is still not fully wet. My hair still wasn't wet going to bed. It was actually, I would have to say, about 70% dry, okay? But when I took the ponytail out, of course, inside of my locks was still a little damped because I had the ponytail in my locks. So it's very, very important for you to not really do any kind of upstyle. And if you do, have a plan. Okay, have a plan. Don't keep them ponytails in. So don't keep them ponytails in for 2 weeks and then wonder why your hair got smell. Okay, can't say I didn't tell you. So one of the most important thing about air drying your locks is that the hair need to pass through the length of your locks to your roots, right, in order for it to dry at a sufficient amount of time. Also, hair parcity have a lot to do with air drying as well. So it depends on your hair type, you know, all of that, your hair length. It may take longer to dry. Okay, keep that in mind as well. All right, guys, so before I end the video, here's a quick summary of the video. Number one, make sure that if you're gonna air dry in the morning. Okay, that way you have a longer time process for your hair to dry. Please remember to use the right towels or t-shirt. Don't use anything that's gonna break, okay, your locks or cause any frizz and things like that in your locks. A microfiber towel are the best thing to use. 3, please ensure to have patience and give it, you know, time, okay? Time. Don't rush the process. Do not put your hair into a ponytail and things like that, knowing that you're gonna, you know, you need to get your hair dry, because that will cause a smelly locks. And I don't want anybody come and tell me that I said this and then your locks is smelling funky, because I didn't say it, okay? I didn't say it. So, and the last thing is, if you do want to go on a dryer, go on a dryer, okay? Please don't take this video to heart. If you want to go on a dryer, go on a dryer. So this was going to be a really quick video, guys. I just wanted to come on here before I get about this video, because it's been a while since I uploaded. Because I'm still trying to get settled here where I'm at in Florida. But I'm working on it. Now, if you have questions, please put it down below. I have a lot of people who are commenting, and I love it. I have been replying to a lot of the comments. And some of the comments are from my older video as well, which I love. But please remember that you can always email me as well. I'm checking my email daily. So as I was saying before, I had to tell my daughter to stop the noise. If you guys hear noise in the background, that's my daughter. Okay, just saying. So I have kids, okay? So I'm sorry. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also comment. So if we want to start a discussion about air drying, please put it down below. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about air drying. What's the reason for it? Does it help? Okay, does it really help? Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you next video. Miss you already.